Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Deep Dive series where we're going through every character in Heroes of the Storm and showing you a variety of ways to play them. Now, I've been kind of gushing about this character. Anub'arak's one of my favorite tanks. We've already done 2 videos for him so far, and they are some of my favorite builds in the entire video game. This one is different. I don't like it. Now, that's not to say it isn't good, but it is to say I don't like it. We are going to focus on the hardened Carapace build for Anub'arak. He has talents all over his talent tree to make this better. At nearly every single tier, you can make this better. It excels versus any enemy team comps that do a lot of spell damage. Baseline hardened Carapace has 40 spell armor that's going to be giving Anub'arak, and immediately at level 1, you're setting yourself up to make that 65 armor instead. That is a ridiculous amount of damage reduction from spells, and that's the important part. We very seldomly see enemy team comps that have multiple mages. Most team comps will have a single mage and then have a damage dealer that can actually pressure health bars, so an auto attacker of some kind. That way, when the tank walks up, the tank is actually pressured by someone. If you got a bunch of mages on your team, what happens is those spells go out, and then there's this lull in damage where usually the enemy team can catch up, or whichever team the mages are attacking can catch up. So Anub'arak thrives in those situations, but most teams thrive in those situations. I also think that by focusing on a lot of these W talents, you're giving away a lot of your ability to kind of keep yourself alive in a lot of environments, but also you're taking away some of your main lane clear potential too. But I'm not here to tell you how to play. You be the judge. Do you like W build for Anub'arak? You let me know down in the comments. It does pick up momentum as you go, but is it enough momentum? You'll just have to let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoy the content, hit that like button, and you can find more of our videos down in the playlist in the video description. Hundreds of videos just like this one going across the characters in the Nexus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Sky Temple today. The friendly team, Anub'arak, Tyrande, Whisperendoru. Man, they don't have any spell damage again. Oh, fuck me, dude. Zul'jin, Chen, and Azmodan, the enemy team, Dahaka, Ana, Orphea, Diablo, and Greymane. We have had a day full of viewers. We are going to go for Nerubian armor, increases Carapace spell armor by 25, giving us 65% spell damage reduction. Oh, shit. Guys, my bad. I forgot. There's no minions here, so I just went in. I didn't hit anybody, though. I'm too garbage at this game for anyone to get actually offended. But I went in, dude. Looks like the fight is starting above us. Ana on the enemy team could reduce healing output. I don't think that actually matters in today's game too much. Let's see if we can keep Diablo CC'd a little bit longer here, following up that Tyrande stun with some damage of our own. Ana seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping the demon alive, but not good enough. And of course, we know we can walk under towers now with the power of our beetles keeping us alive. Not bad. And walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out this way, maybe a little bit. Oh, God. Greymane, the syndrome may be taking over. Maybe not. Maybe he was just a little too far forward, but does get taken down there. We're going to try to not get Dahaka grabbed here if we can avoid it. Sippy Cup is ready, and let's grab it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to have a ton of HP regen in this game. The Carapace build is the one that feels the worst to me, personally. It also shows up on the lower end of Anub'arak's win rate, so I don't think I'm the only one it feels worse to. But it's supposed to be designed to really mitigate ability damage. As you can see with our level 1 talent, 65% ability damage reduction whenever I press W is pretty impressive. That is a substantial amount of damage reduction. Even if you're not going up against a team of mages, every character has abilities. You know what I mean? You're going to be mitigating quite a lot. Shred exoskeletons are level 4 ability. It gives us a movement speed increase whenever we press our W ability now. One of my favorite use cases for this talent is to simply press W and walk towards enemies so your Q is easier to land. Unfortunately, we do see the enemy team picking up a kill in the bottom lane, and oh my god, reinforcing it as well. I can't help him. There's nothing I can do there. Maybe here? Oh, run! Run! Oh, body block! Oh, look at him! Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah, dude! Okay, let's see if I can dip back. Wait for cooldowns. I have a Q in 1 second. They are just sitting right under our towers, dude. No respect from the enemy team's front line here. None at all. Let's see if we can just walk around this Ana. Oh, wait a minute. She's in sniper mode, dude. Let's take advantage of this, dude. Sippy Cup in 5. Look at our timing. It's impeccable. We're going to the objective soon after. The enemy team already channeling top. I don't think I can stop him. I'm just going to channel middle here. Orphea for the enemy team, moving into my territory. We do miss the Q on her, unfortunately, but that's fine. We mitigate her damage so well. That's satisfying. It was the same Orphea that was in last game. Very, very good player. And I could already tell the difference in her output on me by a substantial amount. I'm worried about that, so we're going to interrupt it. We're going for chitinous plating now as well. I'll tell you what that does in just a moment. Chen did take over top. If I see Ana in snipe mode, I think I'm just going to send Qs towards her. I think we back up. I think we back up, boys. Back it up, boys. So this is while Hardened Shield is active, taking damage from enemy abilities, reduces the cooldown by 1 second up to 3 seconds. So we can expend W's a bit more. Now, what this build is really lacking is any form of lane clear at all. We just do not have it. Oh, a decent CC chain. Will it be enough? No, it will not. We just don't have it. We're not spawning additional beetles to kind of reinforce the pushes on lanes. And I don't know, dude. Epicenter is such a good talent. We're missing out on that. Isn't that later, though, actually? That's later. I don't know. It just feels like I don't really become a character until level 13. And with the other Anub'arak builds, I don't have that same feeling. Decent cooldown reduction for our shield there, though. I think maybe the poison from Ana counts as taking that spell damage. We're going to zoom in right behind Orphea, hit her with a Q as well, interrupting her very own Q. Hopefully the friendly team can pressure these guys a bit. I'm going to stay in as long as I can. One more shield mitigates that Orphea damage, and right when that Q landed, we went back down to only a 3-second cooldown. So we're taking half the cooldown away from our W pretty instantly. Once we hit level 13, we are going to have an AoE with our shield, which will help with lane clear, which will help with just dealing damage to our enemies. But it is not... It's not great. I tried to take the tongue for him. I did it. All right, we're a good person. I'm going to sit here and wait for healing. My level 10 is here. Let's see if we could do something with this. I have Cocoon ready to go. They're almost level 10. Great CC. Let's just put him into the Cocoon. And then boys, get ready for this. Bed of barbs. Oh, missed. Got to place it. Oh, shit. Unbelievable, dude. Unfucking believable. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna do the walk of shame. The objective is up, and we should be trying to take it if we can, but it looks like the friendly team's having some fun in the middle lane. 70-second cooldown on Cocoon, so I shouldn't feel bad about using that ever. Massive damage coming out on Chen right now, though. He tries to mitigate some of it. Is that going to be enough? Yes, indeed it is. Tahaki in the air. We're going to follow up with a stun. Actually, he managed to duck under the ground and dodge it. Now, I'm just being ragdolled by two very large men. We're going to give ourselves a movement speed increase with our... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Put Ana in. I can't follow up anything with that. Meanwhile, down at the objective where the real game is going on, I think we're losing. I can't go in. I can't go in. If we want to continue. Oh, God. I got caught up in the shit, dude. I got caught up in the memes, dude. How much of that objective did we give? Not a ton. We have ult again in 35 seconds. And I am ready to use it. Mercenary camp not being taken. Are they feeling ballsy? I just saw someone in stealth. I was kind of hoping I would hit the boss there a little bit. There's a lot unfolding at the moment. Ult's being dropped everywhere. I'm trying to CC for you, bud, but it didn't work out. And he is not a... What in the fuck? What is going on? He's not a Tazdingo. He's an axe-throwing Tazdingo, so unfortunately he could not live through that. Enemy team does have level advantage as well as numbers advantage at the moment. Let's see if we can do some damage to Dahaka here, who goes underground. That was his ult for nothing. I need to make sure these guys don't just kill this building for free, so let's get some beetles in front of them. Beetles solve every problem in the game. Perfect. Level 13 is here, and with it, we are going to pick up, finally, some damage. Ultracating Spines. Now, whenever we press W, we deal an AoE around us. I want to say it's like 130 damage or something. It's nothing too crazy, but it's something. 150 damage. And remember, as we take hits from enemy spells, it's going to reduce the cooldown of that as well. The enemy team, very far forward. In middle lane, will she be punished? Let's find out. Now, if you're looking for sustained DPS, you cannot argue that Burning Beetles isn't better. Burning Beetles gives you better lane clear too, which I think is why I think that's why I don't like W build. It's because it's shit lane clear. And Anub'arak already had shit lane clear, so anything I could do to make his lane clear better, I want to do it. Look how much mana I spent just clearing out 2 giants there. It feels so gross. And with the Burning Beetles, that smooths out that pain point quite a lot. I would say that's the biggest downside to this build, is that big pain point. The enemy team is mostly top. Chen is up there observing mass. We are just going to try to clear the lane as best as we can. Clearly not going to be able to do too much versus this guy. Looks like Amazing Daniel going for stacks. I would do the same in this scenario. Bottom building has been taken down, and we're just going to push this out as far as we can. One more W. Gets it moving nicely. Region Globe nice as well. So, they are split. They only have 1 on objective at the moment. I see a barrel being used on an Ana as well. I can't do anything to these guys, but I can make it look like I'm dumb, and I think I can, because Tyranda's on the way. Orphea just used all of her abilities. Nice. Hey, on the way to top now. Unfortunately, it looks like top has concluded. Chen taken down. Diablo's still inching forward, but I don't know if I can really stop that. Dahaka in a bit of a weird position. Might be able to do something about this. Diablo's on the way down above. We are going to take debilitation. Anyone who is hit, let's just cocoon him. Anyone who is hit by my Q ability or my E ability will have their damage reduced. That means we can finally reduce the damage that this guy is doing, who we're chasing after at the moment, and reduce the damage that Orphea is dealing to our team by 50%. All you have to do is land one of our basic abilities on them. Now, you know how I say rewind is picked in like 70% of all Anub'arak games, once you reach 20? That's why. We could extend out... Why can't I say that? Debilitation. We could extend out debilitation for basically forever if we could reset all of our basic ability cooldowns. But as part of the deep dive, I'm trying to show you things that are, you know, different. I could pick rewind in every game and it would be good. I'm telling you that right now. But we're going to try something else in today's match as well. Dahaka for the enemy team looks like he's having a good time. He does have vision of us all rotating in, though. The barrel for Chen comes out. Guys, you might be making your own lives a little bit harder. Hold on, I can help. Orphea moving in for the enemy team. We're going to put her in a cocoon. I have my dive ready to go. Q ready to go, but I missed. Orphea drops ult. We dodge everything. I'm looking at backline. We're going to ignore their Diablo. In just 1 second, I can Q. I'm going in, 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 I'm going in. He's got regen. W killed him. Holy shit. And now that we are cemented under a tower, since the tower changes, we can live here forever. As long as we make beetles, we can live here forever. It looks like we might be pushing in on the core. Only Dahaka able to respawn. I think we got this one, boys. Oh, yeah. So, level 20. What I was going to take is the upgrade to our ultimate here. This is Crypt Weave. Not very commonly taken. None of these are very commonly taken. But it does allow us to do some pretty funny things. I'll show you what it is in try mode after this.
Victorious. How unexpected. MVP.
It's because I didn't die.
Epic.
Nice. Oh, wait, I thought 6 was legendary. The fuck do you gotta do to become legendary these days? Sounds good for today's video. If it looks like a shield, it's for you. Take it. I want to stress this is my least favorite way of playing Anub'arak, but it still exists. Nerubian armor into shed exoskeleton. This is a fun talent. I like that talent a lot. I would pick this some non-W builds. Chitinous plating into cocoon. Ultracating spines into debilitation. And again, debilitation is so incredibly strong if the enemy team has any form of burst damage that you are afraid of. And with rewind, you could double up that duration very, very easily. So, our level 20. What it allows us to do is pick an enemy and put them in the cocoon. I can then sit here and channel... Oh, I thought I had to channel. I don't know how this ability works. Staying near the cocoon. Oh, I literally thought I had to baby it. So how this works is I just have to be nearby. That's really cool. So, how this works, toggle cooldowns. The enemy team could still break someone out, but all we have to do is be in this circle, and we are going to increase the duration of the cocoon substantially longer and keep someone CC'd substantially longer than we would be able to do that baseline. I actually didn't realize that this changed. Back in the day, you had to channel into the thing longer. It, like, took attention away from Anub'arak. But now that we only have to stand in a circle, that makes that good. That makes that real good. It's probably only been like that for 8 or 9 years, and I just didn't notice. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that like button for us. You can find more of our deep dive series down in the video description using the playlist below. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna kill some Vikings!
Triple kill.
Nice.